Hey there, fellow seekers of knowledge. Welcome back to our channel, where we dive deep into the fascinating intersection of psychology, human resources, and pop culture. Today we're about to embark on an adventure to unravel the truth behind the enigmatic phenomenon known as the Mandela Effect. Buckle up, because things are about to get mind-bending. But before we begin, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Let's dive in. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with this effect, let me give you a quick introduction. Picture this: Nelson Mandela, former South African president, died in 2013. But wait, here's the twist. Many people vividly remember seeing his funeral on TV back in the 1980s. Odd, you say? Well, let's cue that X-Files theme song then. Conspiracy theories started swirling with suggestions of parallel timelines and glitch-ridden simulations straight out of the Matrix. By the way, was it the red or the blue pill? I forget. It's fun to imagine that we're living in a glitch-ridden simulation or hopping between alternate realities. But here's the scoop, folks. The truth is far less spooky. The Mandela Effect is primarily caused by groupthink and misinformation. So let's dig deeper, shall we? One prominent theory behind the Mandela Effect is the power of suggestion, also known as priming. Our memories are like Play-Doh, easily influenced by the words and ideas we encounter. Remember that famous line from Star Wars? No, not that. This one. Luke, I am your father. Well, surprise, it was actually, no, I am your father. Is your mind blown or what? It turns out that our memories can warp and twist, creating false recollections that feel oh so real. Just like that time when we thought Snow White said, "Mirror, mirror on the wall," when it was actually, "Magic mirror on the wall." Sneaky, huh? And speaking of sneaky, let's not forget the Berenstain Bears. Many people swear that it was spelled Berenstein with an E instead of Berenstein with an A. Did we stumble upon a parallel universe where bears enjoy alternate spellings? Or is it just our brains playing tricks on us? As much as we'd love to believe in alternate realities, the most plausible explanation lies in the realm of false memories. Our brains are like overeager storytellers, sometimes filling in the gaps with confabulations, false statements that we genuinely believe to be true. Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, Nelson Mandela, or was it Mark Twain? Oh dear, I seem to have mixed up my historical figures again. So how does all this misinformation spread like wildfire? Well, we can blame the internet for that. It's the ultimate breeding ground for rumors, lies, and yes, even the Mandela Effect. With just a click, a false memory can be created. Alright folks, now that we've explored the causes and some examples of the Mandela Effect, let's wrap things up with a few final thoughts. But first, let's have a little more fun. Prepare yourself for a roller coaster ride through a collection of mind-boggling Mandela Effect examples. So buckle up, folks. Life is like a box of chocolates, said Forrest Gump. Or did he? Turns out he actually said life was like a box of chocolates. Are we living in a world of past tense? Remember that lovable collection of meddling detectives? You know, the Scooby-Doo gang? Well, did you know that the Great Dane himself never said, "Ruh-roh, Raggy"? It's actually, "Ruh-roh, Shaggy." Zoinks! Who shot J.R. Ewing? If you were convinced it was his sister-in-law Kristen aiming for revenge on Dallas, then you're experiencing the Mandela Effect. It was actually Kristen's sister, Sue Ellen. Plot twist indeed. Is Dallas too dated for a reference? Did you ever sing along to Queen's iconic anthem? "We are the champions, my friend"? Well, brace yourself, because in this alternate reality, the song ends without the words, "of the world." Freddie Mercury left us hanging. Everyone loves a good childhood snack, right? How about Jif peanut butter? But hold on a second, it's not Jiffy, folks. It's just Jif. Looks like we misplaced an entire letter. Or you're just combining the two brains, Jif and Skivvy. Who knew peanut butter could be so complicated? And while we're at it, it's Jif, not GIF. That settles it all. Curious about Curious George? Well, here's a puzzler. Did you remember our curious little monkey friend having a tail? Surprisingly, George swings through the trees tailless. Monkey business indeed. When you think of the Mona Lisa, do you imagine her wearing a mysterious smile? Well, guess what? Mona Lisa isn't smiling at all. It's a rather neutral expression Leonardo da Vinci pulled off the ultimate poker face. Well, that concludes our fun. Before we go, let's address the real question. Is the Mandela Effect as spooky as it seems? While it's entertaining to think about parallel timelines and glitches in the Matrix, the truth is awfully much simpler. The Mandela Effect is a result of groupthink, misinformation, and our fallible human memory. Our brains are amazing, but they're not perfect recorders of information. So the next time you're convinced that something is a Mandela Effect, take a step back and consider alternative explanations. Look for reliable sources, do some fact-checking, and don't be afraid to challenge your own memory. And remember, the Mandela Effect is just one of the many quirks of our human experience. It's a fascinating phenomenon that reminds us of the mysteries and intricacies of our minds. Well, that's all the time we have for today's exploration of the Mandela Effect. I hope you enjoyed our journey through the realms of psychology, human resources, and whatever else tickles our fancy. Before you go, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more mind-blowing adventures. Until next time, my fellow seekers of knowledge, keep questioning, keep doubting, and keep embracing the weird and wonderful world we live in. This is a Psych HR Geek signing off.